Today we are back in Ocala, Florida, checking out a brand new home situated in a community with no HOA and no CDD, so no one can tell you what to do with your land. And easily some of my favorite features is this home has no carpet, as well as it's going to be priced under $300,000. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you guys stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this one. And before we jump any further into the tour, I just want to make sure you guys understand where we are currently located. And today we are in Ocala, Florida. And more specifically, Marion Oaks, which is located just about 25 minutes from downtown Ocala. Ocala's historic downtown offers a great family-friendly environment. You can stroll the brick-lined streets filled with local boutiques, cozy cafes, and even art galleries. From live music at nights to weekends, farmers markets, to even horse-drawn carriage rides, there's always something going on downtown, making it the heartbeat of Ocala. Also making it a great place to consider your next hometown. And just about 15 minutes away from our location here in Marion Oaks is going to be Highway 200, where you will find just about everything you're going to need, from big name retailers and grocery stores to hospitals, gyms, and restaurants. Highway 200 has access to it all. So whether you need to run errands or just go grab dinner, Highway 200 makes daily life in Ocala much more convenient. And we are going to be just over an hour and a half away from two of Florida's major hotspots, being Orlando and Tampa. Orlando and Tampa both housing professional sporting teams, theme parks, and so much more. And if you're new to me or my channel, thanks for stopping by because it is a pleasure to have you guys here. My name is Dylan Concepcion, a real estate advisor in the Central Florida area, and I help people buy, sell, and relocate to Central Florida. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out to us because we'd love to help you make that decision. All my information is on the screen as well as in the description. So with that being said, let's talk about the home we're checking out today. Our home has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, sitting just above 1,300 square feet with a 2-car garage, sitting on just under 1/3 of an acre. So with that being said, let's kick this home tour off and I'll meet you guys at the front of the home. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Now, as soon as we step into our home, we step into our living space. Now, we are going to have an open concept. There is no foyer in this home. And in our living space, you guys are going to see we have these vaulted ceilings creating such a grand space, as well as these ceramic marble floors that we are going to be seeing throughout the entire home. And we're also going to have these 2 front-facing windows bringing in a good amount of natural light to our living space. Now keep in mind, guys, as we walk through the home, something I love about our builders is that they add a lot of small upgraded details like a ceiling fan just above me. We're going to have a huge ceiling fan in our living space, which is a huge plus because we don't typically see ceiling fans included in, standard models of a home, especially at this price range. Now, just behind me, before we exit our living space, I want to showcase to you guys, we have, again, small details. We have an outlet higher on the wall, so if you guys wanted to hang a TV day one, you guys could. If we go just this way, adjacent from our living space is going to be our kitchen. And what we're going to see in our kitchen is we have a large island with a breakfast bar, as well as these all white cabinets, 42-inch uppers with crown molding. And we get a good amount of cabinet space in this home. Right here, you guys are going to see we have really wide cabinets. Our cabinets are going to be paired with our black hardware along with the soft close. Now, just under it, we're gonna have really deep cabinets too. So if you guys have a lot of pots or you guys like to bake and so forth, you guys will have cabinets that can hold all of that. Now, before I jump too far into the kitchen, real quick, I want to talk about, we have a refrigerator right here. That refrigerator is included, so good news for you guys. We're also going to have our oven stove, our microwave, and our dishwasher just right there. Another thing, again, segueing back to our cabinets, we have unique cabinets in this home, like a Lazy Susan, which we pretty much never see in new construction nowadays, unless you want to pay an upgrade fee. What do you guys put in your lazy Susans? I'm actually curious. Me growing up, always we just stored extra pots, pans, and appliances in there. So I'm curious what you guys actually use a lazy Susan for. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Now, if we keep coming this way, just behind me is going to be a single deep sink where you guys are going to see it is right in front of the window. We have a window sink leading directly to our backyard space. And every time I see a window sink, it reminds me how nice they truly are. And I'll show you guys one more time before we exit right here. Get the soft close. We also get backsplash. Everything you guys are seeing is what you're going to get in your home. I absolutely love when our builders put in those minor details. Now, just behind me is actually going to be our dining space. You guys will see we have a nice little chandelier here hanging from our vaulted ceiling, and it's going to lead directly to our backyard space through these double lanai doors. And you guys are going to see we have a covered lanai here facing our backyard, so you guys are able to enjoy your space all from the comfort of your covered lanai. Now, you guys just got to take a look at our covered lanai. We're going to walk down this way and check out our first 2 bedrooms and bathroom as well. But before I show you guys that, we do have a small linen closet just right here, which I'll show you. And now let's go ahead and check out bedroom number 1. And in bedroom number 1, you guys are going to see we have a single side-facing window. And again, no carpets, guys. We are seeing this ceramic tiles throughout the entire home, as well as we get the ceiling fan, like I mentioned, in every single bedroom. And then we're gonna have these double bifold doors that lead directly to our closet. Now, exiting our first bedroom, we walk down our hall. To the left of us is going to be our first bathroom. So let's go ahead and grab a quick look. Where you guys are going to see, we have that all glass step-in shower enclosure with the same marble tiles we're seeing going all the way up to our ceiling. And you guys have a frosted window in there along with a shelf. Then we're gonna have a single vanity sink with the same white cabinets that we saw from our kitchen. And like I said, guys, small little details and upgrades here and there. We have this upgraded mirror right here where you can, turn the light on and off. So nice little touchscreen mirror. Stepping out of our first bathroom, bedroom number 2 is just that way, so let's go ahead and take a look. And bedroom number 2, very similar to our first bedroom, we have the single front-facing window bringing in a good amount of natural light, along with the ceiling fan as well. And again, no carpets in our bedrooms. And then we're gonna have the same bifold doors we saw leading directly to our closet. We just took a look at our first 2 bedrooms and bathroom. Now we step across the home. You guys are gonna get a great view at what it feels like to truly step across your home and kind of walk through this environment. And it's very nice. I like the image you guys are currently seeing. Obviously not me, but the house itself is very sexy and presentable. To the left of me, we're actually going to have just a linen closet just right here. There's actually only 1 shelf, so technically this could be a coat closet, but I would definitely add more shelves and use this as our linen for our master bedroom. And then just behind me, I love the location of our laundry room, where you guys are going to see we do not get the washer and dryer, but I love the location of the laundry room being right outside of the master, giving us first dibs and easy access directly to our laundry room. Now through this door is actually going to lead us to our 2-car garage, so go ahead and let's take a look. Alrighty, exiting our garage, stepping just out of the laundry room, to the right of me is going to be our master bedroom, our final stop of the day. So let's go ahead and walk in and check it out. In our master bedroom, you guys are going to see we get the ceiling fan just like we saw in our other bedrooms. No carpet, we have the same tile flooring, as well as a single rear-facing window facing our backyard, bringing in a decent amount of natural light to our master bedroom. Now, real quick before I move on, we have, again, higher raised outlet, so if you ever wanted to hang a TV, you guys could. No need to worry about that. Now, just behind me is going to be a pocket door leading to our master bathroom, and I absolutely love when we have pocket doors in our home, creating just a clean and simple space. You don't gotta worry about doors banging onto doors. So let's go ahead and check out this master. Now in our master bathroom, you guys are going to see we have the double his and hers vanity sinks with the same white cabinets and black hardware that we've been seeing so far. We're gonna have the same upgraded touchscreen mirror with our LED lights, and then we're going to have that all glass step-in shower enclosure with those ceramic tiles going all the way up to the ceiling, as well as a frosted window too. And our master bathroom has a seamless flow leading directly to our walk-in closet inside the bathroom. You guys just finished taking a look at our master bedroom, bathroom, and walk-in closet, and that is the final stop of the day, concluding our tour. So thanks for stopping by, you guys. I truly do appreciate it. All that's left for you guys to do is stay tuned for Coach C and his numbers breakdown, as he has massive news. Our Hometown Heroes is returning, so if you want to take advantage of free money, make sure you guys stay tuned for his numbers breakdown, and I'll catch you all in the kitchen for the outro. Peace. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Coach Contra, and thanks for stopping by my class. It is a pleasure to be back. So let's jump straight into it, starting off with our home value. This home clocks in right at a value of $299,000, so right under $300K. And anytime we have affordable homes in Florida, you know we love to cover them. So let's talk about what a monthly payment looks like at this purchase price. We're gonna go with an FHA loan at a down payment of 3.5%, giving us a down payment of $10,465 with a credit score of 580 to qualify. And now our interest rates are floating around in the sixes currently, so I gave us a 6.5, giving us a monthly payment of $1,829 a month, so under $2,000, which is a good deal. Keep in mind, you guys have to add in other things, your PMI, as well as your property taxes. You don't have to worry about HOA and CDD because there are no HOA and no CDD in our community in Marion Oaks. So jumping forward, we are going to move into a tax estimate. And before I get started, I just want you guys to know that I'm not a lender. All the numbers I bring to you guys are for educational purposes only, and numbers are subject to change. So if you want the most accurate information, reach out to me or Dylan, and we got you. So with that being said, let's jump into that tax estimate. Our annual property taxes are going to be $2,374 at a purchase price of $299K. So let's jump into some more loans. We already went over an FHA for our first example. So now we're gonna talk about some more popular ones. Being our conventional loan, the most common down payments we see are 3%, 5%, and 10%. So at a down payment of 3%, our down payment is going to be $8,970. At a down payment of 5%, our down payment is going to be $14,950, and at a down payment of 10%, we are looking at a down payment of $29,900 for our down payment with a credit score of 620 to qualify for our conventional. And now I'm frequently asked, what's the difference between conventional and FHA? The main difference is going to be that PMI, our primary mortgage insurance, being that PMI can be an additional several $100s on top of your mortgage every single month. Now, the main difference between the two loans, with an FHA loan, that PMI is going to be there the entire duration of the loan. Now, with a conventional, it actually drops off once you own 20% equity in the home. So if you guys need to go for FHA for credit purposes or down payment purposes, that is okay, because you can refinance out of your FHA once you hit that 20% equity mark and have that PMI completely removed, saving you those $700 every single month. And now, before I move into our next loans, I want to briefly speak about our Hometown Heroes. Now, our Hometown Heroes is returning, and there are some slight changes. Now, our Hometown Heroes is only going to be offering you $10,000 for your down payment assistance. You need to be a first responder, so a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, someone who works as a first responder, EMTs, firefighters. Our Hometown Heroes are going to be specifically for our Hometown Heroes. Once again, it is going to be exclusive, so if you are in one of those fields, or if you're curious if there's anything else that they are covering, reach out to us and we got you. That's going to be a credit score of 640 to qualify for our Hometown Heroes. But again, guys, free money, so it doesn't hurt to reach out and learn a little bit more. Moving forward, we are going to jump into some more 100% financing loans, being our USDA and our VA. Starting off with our USDA has certain guidelines, income requirements as well in order to be approved, so keep that in mind. 100% financing, credit score of 640 to qualify like our Hometown Heroes. Now moving on to our final loan of the day, it's going to be our VA. So shout out to all my veterans out there. We truly do appreciate everything you guys do. The VA appreciates it so much that they hook it up with a 100% financing loan. That is a big whopping $0 down with a credit score of 620 to qualify. All my veterans are required to bring to the closing table is their closing costs. Now, speaking of closing costs, I usually calculate closing costs at a rule of thumb of 4%. Now, on average, 3% is a good rule of thumb. Just depends on builder and other factors as well. I calculate at 4% to kind of give you guys a little bit of that buffer space. So at a rule of thumb of 4%, our closing costs are going to be $11,960 for our closing cost. And That is the final segment I have for the day. So thanks for stopping by, you guys. Back to you, Dylan. Thank you, Coach C. We appreciate you as always. It's so great to have you back. And as you guys can see, we are back in the kitchen. Now, as a final recap today, we were in Ocala once again, checking out our builder's custom home. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, sitting at just over 1,300 square feet. And now this is usually the point in the video where I take a quick second to say thank you to anybody who's still watching, or if you've been showing love and supporting my channel thus far, I truly do appreciate it. And if you haven't heard me say it yet, my name is Dylan Concepcion, a real estate advisor in the Central Florida area, and I go all over Central Florida touring new construction communities and homes so you guys don't have to. So if you found any value in today's video or my previous content, you should consider hitting that like button and subscribing. 1, because it is free, and who doesn't love free things? And 2, it keeps you guys in the loop so you aren't missing any opportunities similar to this one. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.